What if there were creatures so strange and powerful that if the public ever knew about them, panic would ensue? And what if there was a secret organization dedicated to hiding these creatures from the world? So let's take a look at the top 10 most dangerous SCP entities. Welcome back, I'm your host. And let's get into it. SCP-811 is a humanoid creature that lives in a swampy area. However, she has a disgusting ability. She secretes a biological acid from her pores which dissolves and digests any flesh that comes into contact with it instantly. SCP-106 is an incredibly old humanoid creature who is considered to be one of the most dangerous SCP entities out there. Scientists believe that he may be an extra-dimensional being. SCP-106 is able to move through solid surfaces and doesn't even leave a mark behind. If you see this entity's face, you will die. This entity is the worst nightmare of all plague doctors. SCP-610 is a virus that infects humans and other mammals. This is a massive reptile that has a body made out of metal. Its skin is impervious to bullets and fire. Nothing seems to be able to kill this thing. All of these creatures are female and are kept locked up in separate cells. We put this one at no. One because it simply cannot be contained. SCP-343 possesses limitless knowledge and power over space and time. It is all-knowing and all-powerful. To be honest, it could end the world with a snap of its fingers, but it doesn't. For whatever reason, it stays here. Well, here, trapped with us in this dimension, it hasn't caused any harm to humanity yet. But it's only here because it hasn't decided otherwise. The world still exists because SCP-343 wants it to. The SCP Foundation literally has no idea how to contain this entity. And honestly, I don't blame them. How do you contain God? They are kept there to prevent them from interacting with each other or the outside world. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button. I've been your host, and I'll see you next time. These creatures are incredibly dangerous and must be contained at all costs. Why, you ask? Because they are the key to ending the world. Wait, what? Yeah, it's true. SCP-231 is somehow connected to the apocalypse. Every single one of these entities must perform a ritual every day. And if they fail to do so, the apocalypse will begin. To ensure that they carry out their rituals, the SCP Foundation tortures them every day. If they stop their daily ritual, whatever is dormant inside them awakens. It's able to regenerate limbs and even its head. SCP-682 is extremely intelligent and malicious, wanting to destroy all life on Earth. It's also very determined and will not rest until it accomplishes its goal. It seems as though every time it's killed, it comes back stronger than before. Scientists tried to kill it with a nuclear bomb, but it survived. It survived because it adapted to the radiation and even used it to increase its own strength. It's now immune to everything. It's able to adapt to every situation, and it's out for revenge. It's able to spread fast, infecting everyone it comes across. SCP-01 is a giant winged fiery being that guards a dimensional gate. The purpose of this gate is currently unknown. Its role, however, is pretty clear: to guard the gate with its life. This entity is incredibly powerful and can easily destroy anything that tries to approach it. For this reason, no one knows what's on the other side of the gate or why it's here. One thing we do know is that getting close to this gate is an almost guaranteed death sentence. And we also believe that whatever is on the other side is either going to save humanity or wipe it out completely. Victims start to experience flu-like symptoms, but then their skin starts to become discolored and lesions grow across their bodies. Eventually, they become completely black and decompose. However, They don't stay that way for long. Their flesh begins to regrow, but it grows into a grotesque parody of its former self. Infected individuals become incredibly aggressive and attack anyone nearby. Once they've infected someone, they seem to calm down and go to sleep, only for their bodies to mutate overnight into horrible parodies of themselves. Victims are not dead when this happens. Instead, they've become something far worse. The only way to stop the spread of SCP-610 is to incinerate those infected. That's just a fact. SCP-096 is humanoid like most of the others on this list, but its face is incredibly hideous. It drives people insane just by looking at it. If it sees you, it will chase you down and kill you. Even a picture or a video of it is enough to cause you to meet your demise. It usually keeps to itself unless it sees you. Then you can run, but it will find you. There is no escaping SCP-096. Once it starts chasing you, there is no stopping it. Seeing its face isn't a mistake. It's a delayed death sentence. He often drags his victims into a pocket dimension that resembles a decayed carnival. Some victims have been known to survive and escape this place, but it's only a matter of time before he pulls them back in again. He's also unable to be contained for very long. He'll just reappear somewhere else. He doesn't strike right away. Instead, he tends to wait until you least expect it. Her powers are seriously strong. In one instance, her acid digested through an entire steel containment cell as if it were made out of cheese, even though she is supposedly incredibly dangerous. She has not attempted to escape her containment cell and seems to prefer living in her swamp. But don't let this fool you. When she does come across humans, she eats them. It's reported that when the researchers approached her containment cell, she hissed and a cloud of vapor formed around her body, meaning she detected their presence. Also, if they entered her swamp, she would certainly eat them. So this makes her a little hard to contain. And behavior is rather unpredictable, and she becomes incredibly aggressive when hungry. Whoever encounters SCP-811 knows they are in for a bad time. That being said, if you fall into her swamp, you probably won't float. You become part of her. Well, there is. It's called the SCP Foundation, and it's based on a collaborative writing project of the same name. It preys on people while they sleep, causing them to never sleep again. This entity is nearly impossible to spot as it is only visible through infrared cameras, and other scientists have reported seeing it. Only it appears to hunt only at night. Since it hunts while you're sleeping, it's safe during the day. Right? Wrong. SCP-966 is also able to prey on people by utilizing the internet. By doing so, it induces permanent insomnia upon its victims, and no amount of medication seems to help the victim sleep again. Once this entity decides to hunt you, you will never sleep again until you die. What's even scarier is it won't even show itself to you. You'll just know it's there. Oh, and did I forget to mention it also moves very quickly. We think it can move up to 9 miles per hour, which is quite fast. The goal of the SCP Foundation is to contain special, strange and curious phenomena that break the laws of nature and then study them for the betterment of humanity. Starting off our countdown today at number 10, we have SCP-811, the Swamp Woman. In at No. 9, we have SCP-966, the Sleep Killer. SCP-966 is the embodiment of insomnia. Coming in at No. 8, we have SCP-106, the Old Man. In at No. 7, we have SCP-1471, Mal Zero. At first, you might not even notice that you have it, but eventually it will begin to make its presence known. It's able to trick you into downloading an app which it uses to infect your phone. Eventually, it becomes a permanent fixture in the victim's life. They will begin to see it everywhere, even when they close their eyes. If you see it once, you will see it always until it's all you see. Coming in at no. 6, we have SCP-096, the Shy Guy. Coming in at no. 5, we have SCP-610, the Red Plague. In at no. 4, we have SCP-682, the Unkillable Reptile. Coming in at no. 3, we have SCP-01, the Gate Guardian. In at no. 2, we have SCP-231-7, the Seventh Bride. SCP-231 refers to a series of creatures. And coming in at our no. 1 spot today, we have SCP-343, Dog. That's all for today's video. Do you think you could contain any of these SCP entities? Let me know in the comments below.